All right. Christopher Nolan already broke spaces back and made it humble. Now he's gonna do the same with time. Tenet's got a new trailer. First new one I've seen for anything in a while. The teaser trailer was awesome, even though I had no idea what was going on. And given that we may be a little content starved this summer, I'm really excited to watch this. Hit it and let's take a look.
All I have for you is a word. Tenet. It'll open the right doors, some of the wrong ones too. Use it carefully.
What? Oh, can we please stop with this business of showing clips from the trailer before the trailer starts?
Some idea of the threat we face.
So annoying. It's like they're trying to spoil the trailer for you before you see
We're
it.
trying to prevent World War III.
I'm not saying Armageddon here.
No. Something worse.
Worse than Armageddon.
In a certain Russian national.
Nolan does think big.
Why don't you bring me in?
You really want to know?
He can communicate with the future.
Time travel.
No. Inversion.
Aim it and pull the trigger. You're not shooting the bullet, you're catching it.
Whoa. Well, I've seen too much. Well, we'll try and keep up.
That sounds like it could go badly very easily.
Your duty
Catching the bullet with a gun.
This is about survival.
Not sure how you would use something like that.
Bold. Bold, I'm fine with. I thought you were gonna say nuts.
This is where our worlds collide.
How would you like to die?
Old.
You chose the wrong profession.
Wow.
Hasn't happened yet.
Oh!
There are people in the future who need us. Who need a Tenet.
We need to save them here and now.
This reversing the flow of time. Doesn't us being here now mean it never happened? You want to crash a plane?
But not from the air. No, it's so dramatic.
Well, how big a plane?
That part is a little dramatic.
Damn. That looks so cool. I don't know who cut this together, but give that person a raise because they know what they're doing. This was pretty much a perfect trailer. It gives you a general idea of what's going on, what the story is, shows you some cool eye-catching moments to pique your interest, but there's virtually no spoilers. Not like some of these other trailers that show you every twist in the friggin' movie or give away the ending or something. This is how it's done right here. It's the second trailer, and I still don't really know what the movie's about. I just know that I really want to see it. This whole thing looks very Inception-esque, in a good way. Except instead of playing around with different levels of consciousness and mental what have you, it's playing with time. And that's going to give them so many cool things they can do because they're not talking about moving time itself forward or backward. They're applying it to specific things or objects, which is just crazy to think about. I mean, just imagine a scene where certain things are moving forward in time while other things are moving backwards in time, and it's all happening simultaneously. Think of all the crazy stuff you can do with this idea. Check this scene out. Pattinson's like, what happened here? Then they cut to the next shot. It hasn't happened yet. But Pattinson's hair in the second shot is different. So, did time just change for Pattinson but stay the same for the other guy? Is this Pattinson from the past or the future all of a sudden? And if it is, how are they still having this conversation? Also, they're looking at the aftermath of a fight scene that hasn't happened yet. Then they show it, and the bullets are coming out of the wall and going back into the gun. So they're fighting over a gun while the gun is moving backwards in time. And this might be just the tip of the iceberg. I mean, the gun is only one example, but picture a scene where this is happening to multiple things at once. Can you even imagine how trippy that's gonna be? I mean, look at this stuff. Another gunfight where the bullets are going backwards in time. A car chase where a car crashes and then rewinds time to save itself and maybe prevent the crash from even happening. And we're only seeing this on a small scale right now. They say in the beginning that these characters are doing what they're doing to prevent World War III, so could they do this localized time manipulation on a scale of a war potentially? The possibilities of this are nuts. And I love this line they end on. This reversing the flow of time. Does us being here now mean it never happened? That's such a thought-provoking idea. That makes me think that Nolan is going to pull some Inception thing with this. Like at the end, you were wondering, was it real or was it all in his mind? There's going to be a twist like that. But with this movie, maybe they'll do something to prevent the war, but in the process, they stop the reversing time thing from ever happening. But if it never happened, then doesn't that mean that World War III wasn't stopped? And if it never happened, then why do they remember it? I mean, there's so many levels to this. Holy moly. Guys, one of my big pet peeves in movies and TV is time travel. Because it's so hard to do stories about that type of stuff without creating tons of plot holes that most writers are just not smart enough to account for. Even Avengers Endgame, where the writers worked really hard to get it to make as much sense as they could, still had a couple issues with that. But if there's one filmmaker that I think could not only pull this off, but also do lots of insanely cool, mind-bending type stuff that we've never seen before in the process, it's Christopher Nolan. This might be my most anticipated movie of the year. Who knows if it'll even come out this year at the rate we're going, but I'm warming up the hype machine now anyway because Tenet looks cool as hell. Guys, tell me what you thought of the new Tenet trailer in the comments. Ding the bell icon and follow me on Twitter to always be notified about new videos. The link's right down there in the description. Help me fight back the YouTube algorithm by liking, sharing, subscribing. Make sure you're still subscribed, because YouTube seems to want to unsubscribe people if they're not clicking on everything a channel puts out, and I'll be back with more very soon. Until then, stay safe, and I'll see you next time.